Donald Trump just gave a disastrous address to the nation, perhaps the worst address to the nation in presidential history. We did not bring it live because I needed to fact check it on this video right here. As our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, writes, was the point of Trump's speech tonight to show the nation how badly he's deteriorating with more slurred, low energy, incoherent, nonsensical rambling? If so, mission accomplished. Now, this speech was a disaster on multiple fronts, showing Donald Trump's physical and cognitive deterioration, and also the markets have not been responding to it well. Oil prices are surging following tonight's address by Donald Trump regarding his unlawful war in Iran. The crude oil has now surpassed $103 per barrel, while Brent crude oil approached $106 per barrel. We expect that to only get higher. The market's not liking this. The American people not liking this. Our allies disgusted. The enemies of the United States laughing. Let me show you what went down. Donald Trump began by saying, "We have all the cards. They have none of the cards. I have all of the cards." What cards are you referring to, Donald? They control the Strait of Hormuz. Isn't that the card? The Strait of Hormuz card? Here, play this clip.
We have all the cards. They have none. It's very important that we keep this conflict in perspective.
And then Donald Trump says, but if we don't make a deal, if there's no deal, we are going to commit war crimes. He doesn't say war crimes, but he says we will hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard, and also probably simultaneously. Thanks for the clarification on simultaneously. And you just admitted to committing war crimes because that's an attack on civilian infrastructure. Let's play this clip.
Yet if during this period of time no deal is made, we have our eyes on key targets. If there is no deal, we are going to hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard and probably simultaneously. We have not hit their oil, even though that's the easiest target of all, because it would not give them even a small chance of survival or rebuilding. But we could hit it, and it would be gone, and there's not a thing they could do about it.
And then Donald Trump says, and not only that, we're going to hit them so damn hard, we're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong. So, Donald, you just handed propaganda clips right now to the Islamic Republic to show their people. You see what he says? He's threatening more war crimes. He's saying he's going to bomb Iran, a proud nation, by the way. I mean, we could be very critical, and rightfully so, of the Islamic Republic, but Donald Trump makes no distinction between the Islamic Republic regime and the people of Iran, who have histories dating back thousands of years. It's still a very proud culture. And he goes, I'm going to bomb you to the Stone Age. As I've said before on MeidasTouch podcast, Donald Trump sounds like a corny bad guy cartoon character on the shows I used to watch growing up. I mean, it is utterly pathetic, and it's so damn amateur. Here, play this clip.
We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong.
And by the way, this is why I don't bring Donald Trump speeches live, so I can give you the context, so I can fact check it for all of us. Then Donald Trump says, so here's my message to all of the countries out there who want to use the Strait of Hormuz. Just take it. We're not going to do anything about it. Remember how the United States was saying we're going to send our Navy and we're going to lead a brigade of people and we're going to have an armada that's going to stop Iran from controlling the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump says to other nations, get some delayed courage, he says, and go take it yourself. It should be easy, but we ain't doing it. I mean, just think about if you're a nation in the Middle East or if you're an ally of the United States. Donald Trump and Netanyahu get into this unlawful war, don't consult any allies, have Iran control the Strait of Hormuz, and then Donald Trump and Netanyahu were like, all right, bye-bye. I'll see you later during this low energy, slurring, disgusting speech. Here, play this clip right here.
So to those countries that can't get fuel, many of which refused to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, we had to do it ourselves. I have a suggestion. Number one, buy oil from the United States of America. We have plenty. We have so much. And number two, build up some delayed courage. Should have done it before, should have done it with us, as we asked. Go to the Strait and just take it, protect it, use it for yourselves. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done, so it should be easy. And in any event, when this conflict is over, the Strait will open up naturally. It'll just open up naturally. They're going to want to be able to sell oil because that's all they have to try and rebuild. It will resume the flowing and the gas prices will rapidly come back down.
Then Donald Trump, during the speech, says, you know what? The countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait, take care of it yourself. Cherish it. He goes, cherish. What does that mean, cherish it? You cherish it. Here, play this clip.
The countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. They must cherish it. They must grab it and cherish it. They can do it easily. We will be helpful, but they should take the lead in protecting the oil that they so desperately depend on.
And Donald Trump says, but guess what? In the United States, we've got so much damn gas. Under my leadership, the most gas ever. Hey, Donald, do you know how international oil markets work? Do you know about the different types of oil? Do you understand that even if the U.S. is able to extract a lot of oil, which, by the way, we were doing under former President Biden, the international oil prices impact our oil prices? Do you understand at all the way freaking markets work, you idiot? Here, play this clip.
Nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it. Remember, because of our drill baby drill program, America has plenty of gas. We have so much gas. Under my leadership, we are #1 producer of oil and gas on the planet without even discussing the millions of barrels that we're getting from Venezuela.
More from Donald Trump during this disastrous address to the nation. Donald Trump says, but with everything going on, we're the hottest nation. He lies and says we've brought in $18 trillion when we have not brought in anywhere close to $18 trillion. He says it's the highest stock market ever. Well, the markets have been crashing lately, and the markets are not indicators of the fact that we have a jobs recession right now. Inflation is surging. People's health care is being ripped away. People can't afford anything. They can't afford gas or groceries, and they sure as hell can't afford to pay their rent right now, as they're psychologically tortured, living paycheck to paycheck if they're lucky enough to get a paycheck in the first place, while all you do, Donald, is benefit your right-wing oligarch friends. But Donald Trump says also there's no inflation right now at all. Here, play this clip.
I hate to say that, but we were a dead and crippled country after the last administration and made it the hottest country anywhere in the world by far with no inflation. Record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion. And the highest stock market ever, with 53 all-time record highs in just 1 year. It all positioned us to get rid of a cancer that has long simmered. It's known as the nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it.
Seriously, you think we're that stupid? You're saying of course there's inflation, you idiot. Then Donald Trump goes on to say, and many Americans, they're concerned about the rising gasoline prices, but that's not my fault. That's Iran's fault. They're the ones who are doing it because they're blowing up fuel ships. But I thought you said, Donald, that they don't have any weapons. I thought you said that you've totally obliterated, decimated, knocked them back into the Stone Age. So wait a minute. So they are controlling the Strait of Hormuz. They do have Shahed drones, FPV drones, and ballistic missiles where they're able to target the neighboring Arab nations that have American military bases and American economic interests therein. So you're blaming them, but you obliterated them, Donald. What you talking about, Donald? Here, play this clip.
Many Americans have been concerned to see the recent rise in gasoline prices here at home. This short-term increase has been entirely the result of the Iranian regime launching deranged terror attacks against commercial oil tankers in neighboring countries that have nothing to do with the conflict. This is yet more proof that Iran can never be trusted with nuclear weapons. They will use them, and they will use them quickly.
Then Donald Trump, in a heinous portion of the speech, says, and he lies about this, he goes, I went to Dover Air Force Base. Remember, he was wearing his Trump like MAGA hat when he did when he saw the caskets, the American draped caskets coming back from the soldiers who were killed. And Donald Trump says, every one of the families, everyone said, sir, please finish the job, sir. They didn't. We've actually heard from families that said they didn't tell you, please finish the job, sir. A lot of these families are like, why did a family member of mine die for Donald Trump and Netanyahu is what they said. Here's what Donald Trump says. Let's play it.
Twice this past month, I have traveled to Dover Air Force Base, and it's been something. I wanted to be with those heroes as they return to American soil, and I was with them and their families, their parents, their wives, their husbands. We salute them, and now we must honor them by completing the mission for which they gave their lives. And every single one of the people, their loved ones said, please, sir, please finish the job. Every one of them. And we are going to finish the job, and we're going to finish it very fast. We're getting very close. I want to thank.
And then Donald Trump says, we are totally independent of the Middle East. Totally independent. We're there to help. We don't even have to be there. Here, play this clip.
We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help our allies.
And then Donald Trump says he's very proud that he terminated the Iran nuclear deal. He's like, Barack Hussein Obama's nuclear deal. Hussein Obama, I was proud to terminate that deal. Really? You were proud to terminate that deal? And Trump lies. He's like, Obama gave him plane loads of cash. No, first off, Obama didn't. Okay. Second off, you've removed the sanctions on Iranian oil. So Iran's made $14 billion. By the way, you've also removed sanctions on Russian oil, and they're going to make hundreds of billions of dollars. You've removed sanctions on Russian vessels while Russia has helped Iran target American interests in the Middle East. Let's be precise about what's happening. While Russian Duma members, the equivalent of their Senate, just visited our State Department and got tours of our Capitol building by MAGA Republican Congress members. And while you've attacked NATO all day and you said that America needs to withdraw from NATO and that NATO is a paper tiger because Putin told you so. And again, this is why we don't bring Donald Trump's speeches live, so that I could do videos like this and tell the truth and give the facts. So while you're watching this, hit subscribe, help us get to 7 million subscribers. Also subscribe to Scott McFarlane's YouTube channel. Let's play this clip. Here it goes.
Had I not terminated that terrible deal, I was so honored to do it. I was so proud to do it. It was so bad right from the beginning. Essentially, I did what no other president was willing to do. They made mistakes, and I am correcting them.
Then Donald Trump says, in addition, I will never let anything like this ever happen, and neither should any past presidents. Like, what are you talking about? Play this clip.
I will never let that happen, and neither should any of our past presidents.
He then brags that American troops took Venezuela. I'm so proud of our troops that took Venezuela, that conquered Venezuela. Let's play this clip.
I also want to thank our troops for the masterful job they did in taking the country of Venezuela in a matter of minutes. That hit was quick, lethal, violent, and respected by everyone all over the world.
And here's how the speech ended. Very weird. I'll just show you the speech ending right here. Just all around weird. He struggled to read, low energy, utterly pathetic. Let's play the clip.
They're the bully no longer. This is a true investment in your children and your grandchildren's future. The whole world is watching, and they can't leave the power, strength, and brilliance. They just can't believe what they're seeing. They leave it to your imagination, but they can't believe what they're seeing. The brilliance of the United States military. Tonight, every American can look forward to a day when we are finally free from the wickedness of Iranian aggression and the specter of nuclear blackmail. Because of the actions we have taken, we are on the cusp of ending Iran's sinister threat to America and the world. And I'll tell you, the world is watching. And when we do, when it's all over, the United States will be safer, stronger, more prosperous, and greater than it has ever been before. May God bless the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much and good night.
There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. We appreciate you so much.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.